Hello, welcome to the program. I'm Jane Mutani. Health officials around the world are warning that if countries do not take the appropriate measures to fight the spread of COVID-19, their healthcare systems will soon be overwhelmed with the sick, leading to many fatalities in a short period of time. The Ministry of Health has started administering the second COVID-19 jab to young people aged 12 to 18 in Kigali City. Welcome to the news in details. Health officials around the world are warning that if countries do not take the appropriate measures to fight the spread of COVID-19, the healthcare systems will soon be overwhelmed with the sick, leading to many fatalities in a short period of time. Scientists are blaming the Omicron variant of COVID-19 for the global surge in infections.
It's now been a week since the Omicron variant of COVID-19 was first detected in Rwanda, and since then, 1,176 new infections have been registered, close to 4 times the 314 that had been registered the week before. Top Rwandan health officials say there is no doubt as to why this is so. We are now beyond that mark of 5 infections for every 100,000 people. Below that, where we had spent the last 3 months, the infection rate is not considered serious. So the trend tells us that what is to come could be worse, unless we protect ourselves. Omicron has a very distinct characteristic. It spreads extremely fast, and we are getting reports in different parts of the country, especially in urban areas, at workplaces where the infection rate has been climbing rapidly since the 14th when the variant was first detected, and we are not surprised by the rise in the infections. That lines up with the characteristics of a virus that spreads rapidly. During the last week, the government of Rwanda has also adjusted the measures to deal with the threat posed by the virus 3 times. Around the world, some countries have already started going back into total lockdowns.
We staan hier vanavond met een somber gemoed. In één zin samengevat, Nederland gaat vanaf morgen nog een keer in lockdown. Nederland gaat nog een keer op slot. Dat is onvermijdelijk vanwege de 5e golf die met de Omicron-variant op ons afkomt. Omicron verspreidt zich nog sneller dan we al vreesden. En dus moeten we nu ingrijpen om zoveel mogelijk erger te voorkomen.
Officials at the World Health Organization have also been sounding the alarm about the variant.
There is now consistent evidence that Omicron is spreading significantly faster than the Delta variant. And it's more likely that people who have been vaccinated or have recovered from COVID-19 could be infected or reinfected. All of us are sick of this pandemic. All of us want to spend time with friends and family. All of us want to get back to normal. The fastest way to do this is for all of us, leaders and individuals, to make the difficult decisions that must be made to protect ourselves and others. In some cases, that will mean canceling or delaying events. But an event cancelled is better than a life cancelled. It's better to cancel now and celebrate later than to celebrate now and grieve later.
The World Health Organization says in the less than 1 month since Omicron was first identified in Southern Africa, it has now made its presence known in more than 90 countries globally.
The Ministry of Health has started administering the second COVID-19 jab to young people aged 12 to 18 in Kigali City. Parents are being urged to look out for their children and protect them against the pandemic while they are on holiday.
14-year-old Messenger Shaloik is a student at St. Andrew's College in Nyamirambo, who was one of the recipients of the second dose of COVID-19. Together with Muhawa Dalin, they believe that as young people, they have a responsibility to protect themselves against the pandemic. I urge my fellow young people that going to parties and events is one of the reasons we might spend a long time locked up. I would encourage them to not go to crowded places, to practice social distancing and stay at home as much as they can.
I will continue adhering to the regulations even after being vaccinated. I will wear my face mask and practice social distancing as well as hand hygiene.
This vaccination comes at a time when students are about to go for holidays. Father Fauste Dusabimana of St. Andrew's College said that while students were in school, every effort was made to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus, and so he hopes that it would continue during the holidays.
They were here at school before they got their first dose. Those that stay in Kigali will get the second dose. It's something they have actively participated in, and their parents have guided them. I therefore ask parents to remember that we are in unprecedented times, hence why they should continue to protect their children.
The role of parents in protecting their children against the pandemic in the holidays is emphasized by Kavutse Vianney, the head of Department for Basic Education and TVET Quality Assurance at NESA.
We urge parents to take action to prevent children from going to public places, to protect them from this pandemic and the general public, and protect our country.
In total, as of Tuesday, 4,938,137 people had been fully vaccinated, while 55,161 people so far have received their booster shot.
Thank you, Gloria, for that report. Now, Rwanda has achieved her goal for safe sustainability with improved seeds for major crops like maize, soybeans, and wheat during this year from 3,500 tons previously imported, but now over 8,000 have been multiplied locally. Betty Mutoni reports.
Over 700 maize farmers under Umwe Cooperative in Ibishenyi village, located in Kamonyi district, have multiplied maize hybrid seeds on over 150 hectares and sold it at 650 Rwandan francs per kilo. The chairperson of the cooperative, Shimimana Claude, says that the quality of their seeds have enabled them to get market easily.
Our seeds here in Rwanda are now of good quality, and they grow and give good yields because we have been operating for 3 years, and that means our seeds have been appreciated by the farmers.
The Tri Seeds company is one of the improved maize seeds multipliers, with about 1,180 tons left unsold in their different stocks, and over 2,000 tons and more yet to be harvested. The Director General of Tri Seeds company, Safari John Bosco, explained the way they are trying to find the solution for this challenge.
And we are sure that the country has enough seed now. What is remaining is increasing sensitization, awareness to the farmers, by demonstrating the productivity of these seeds. We started exploring the other countries' opportunity for export. We have started in Central Africa. There's some samples we sent there for trials, but we are looking also in other countries. We are working with the Minister of Agriculture to get the export to other countries, and we have started, and we expect to export more. Tried to reach farmers, and we made the demonstration everywhere. So we are expecting to have the market for the coming seasons, because this one has been affected by many things differently. So one is the awareness, because the varieties are new for the farmers.
Getting enough seed multipliers in Rwanda was due to agreement partnership with the government and PSF, which is giving good results.
We have been doing it since that time as entrepreneurs, and doing it well, because today 70% of all seeds planted are multiplied locally, and even that 30% that is imported was imported by the big companies, and they had big stocks, so they first had to be depleted.
Director General of Rwanda Agriculture Board, Dr. Patrick Kailang, says that the country's target of sustainability in improving seeds has been achieved. Over 8,000 seeds of maize, soybeans and wheat were multiplied during 2021 season A. Here the country had been importing 3,500 tons of seeds. According to him, there is a need to expand market to the regional countries and increase the number of farmers applying improved seeds above 42%.
We have been exploring, for instance, the potential market in Central Africa Republic, Recently, I met the Director General in charge of agriculture development in Central Africa, and they are so much willing to welcome our seed, and that we could start exporting in Central Africa. We are exploring the possibility of exporting in Congo, DRC. One of our seed multipliers was there recently, and was telling me that how he was very surprised to see the market potential.
According to the figures from National Institute of Statistics, indicates that during 2021 season A, the cultivated area of maize was estimated at 236,642 hectares from 221,521 in 2020 season A. During 2021 season A, the total production was estimated at 378,641 tons from 353,999 tons during 2020 season A. Both cultivated area and production, there was an increase of 7%. By 2024, the country is targeting that farmers will be using 75% of fertilizers per hectare and 75% of farmers will be using hybrid seeds. Betty Mutoni reporting for RwandaTV News.
Despite the irregular rainfall in some parts of Eastern Province, residents did come up with irrigation systems and are happy that their crops were not affected. The Rwanda Agricultural Board says that government is ensuring that all farmers residing near water bodies are supported in terms of watering their crops due to the issue of drought. During the middle of the day, we visited a maize farm owned by one Munyakayanza Emmanuel, which is near the Ntarama marshland in Bugesera district. Munyakayanza says he planted the maize in September, and now as they are ready for harvest, people have come to buy them. However, the clients are displeased with the price which he has set. Reaching an agreeable price is becoming a problem because the price is very high. We are willing to pay 80 francs. But the seller wants 100 Rwandan francs. They say that as of late, maize has become pricey due to its scarcity as various areas face drought. Maize has become scarce due to the drought. It's only those that had the capacity to buy the equipment to water them that do have them. Munyakayanza Emmanuel is among the few farmers who managed to water their crops, and now that they are ready for harvest, he believes he will earn income from them.
As you have seen, it's 2.5 hectares of land of maize. I invested 2.7 million in it, and I am happy because in the process I helped people by employing them, and I'm already getting a lot of profits from them.
Since 2014, the government has been subsidizing smallholder farmers with an annual investment of 1 billion Rwandan francs per district. But this year, all the money has been given to the districts in the Eastern Province due to the drought. The farmer who wants to be subsidized pays 50% of the cost of the equipment that he needs to be able to water their crops, and the remaining 50% is paid by the government. However, the Deputy Director General of Rwanda Agricultural Board, Dr. Wuchagu Charles, says farmers need to get together and purchase engines and pumps that do not use gasoline and fuel because getting them is costly.
Turashishikariza abahinzi begeranye kwishyira hamwe.
We are sensitizing farmers living in the same area to come together so that in the fiscal budget for the province, we provide them with irrigation equipments that use solar-powered technology. We've already established in various areas like Bugesera district, Gisagara and Burera. This method helps many instead of giving it to one person just for that person to use it on half a hectare, when it can help so many as it can water 10 to 20 hectares.
Bya bikorwa remezo biragenda bigafasha abaturage bari kuri hectare 10-20.
For irrigation on small plots of land, RAB says there are 84 hectares in the eastern and southern province on the shores of lakes, rivers and swamps. But so far irrigation activities are on an area of 20,000 hectares. As for the large-scale irrigation projects, RAB estimates that the irrigated area has reached 63,000 hectares so far, while in the National Development Acceleration Plan, it is expected to reach 102,000 hectares. The first lucky winner of the Inzozi lottery has won 1 million Rwandan francs. Martina Abera reports.
Sabimana Theonest is a 49-year-old man from Muhanga district. He was the lucky winner of the week-long lottery game known as Inzozi Lotto and was presented with a prize of 1 million Rwandan francs. With great joy, he explains what this prize means to him.
When I tried it, I was just testing my luck. Right now, I'm just overjoyed. This is mainly due to the fact that when I set out to play this game, I never expected to win. I had actually never seen anyone who played the game and won. I would also like to urge my fellow Rwandans to participate in Inzozi Lotto games because it is clear that they mean what they say.
Nshuti Thierry, the vice president of the company in charge of organizing Inzozi Lotto games, says that people should have no fear because Inzozi Lotto is different from other lottery games that are known, and explains some of the requirements for participating in the lottery.
When I look at the number of people who played and those who tried to play, there are about 30,000 people who participated overall. What I would say is that the number of those who have tried the game is still low, so that is why we want Rwandans to continue to participate. The difference between this lottery game and others is that there is nothing you are betting on. You just have to wake up and try your luck. It is just a number you have to pick. I don't know if you know the two games we have, including the jackpot and the quick lotto. In each of those two games, the only thing you do is select a number. You choose one number for the quick lotto, and then every 10 seconds, our counting machine counts the number of wins that would match the number and multiply it by 15. In the jackpot game, which is what we have come to reward in, a person selects 6 numbers. On Sunday, on Rwanda television, we'll raise 6 numbers, and the person who has all of them is the one we announce as the winner of the jackpot. When you choose a number, there is no other knowledge, no more information that is required of you. It is just luck. That is what people need to understand.
Inzozi Lotto is a lottery that was officially launched on December 10th, 2021. It aims to support the sports industry in Rwanda, with the Ministry of Sports expecting at least 20% of the gains. Some of the different ways to participate in this lottery include visiting the website inzozilotto.rw or dialing *240 hashtag or going to an Inzozi Lotto agent. The lowest amount of money you can pay to play is 200 francs when they choose to play Quick Lotto and 500 francs for the jackpot Lotto game. Martina Evera, RTV News.
Gatsibo District has officially launched the Agro-Care Farm Service Center, which is a joy for farmers in the district because the center will aid them in their day-to-day work and supply them with the necessary equipment.
The center based in Kabarore will provide services to farmers including acquiring seeds for them on time, fertilizers, animal feed, medicine and teaching farmers to operate professionally, among other things. It was built in partnership with the government of Rwanda and the Feed the Future Rwanda Hingawezi Foundation with the support of USAID. Nyaruyonga Jean Dak, the director of the center, outlines the goals they have in Gatsibo district. When the people that sell fertilizers come here, the small-scale farmers and cooperatives also will benefit from different services. Why we chose Gatsibo is because it's easy for people to come from other districts, like from Kayonza and Nyagatare. Farmers will benefit because they'll be able to get medicine for their livestock. Just like they were getting these services from Kigali, they will also be able to get them from this center. Some farmers are grateful for this center because it will help them foster development in their work.
There was challenges of getting animal feed in Gatsibo. It was expensive and sometimes we would get it when it's expired, and this had an impact to our livestock. This center comes as an answer to all our challenges.
It's also emphasized by Gatsibo district officials that this center will increase agricultural productivity in the district. The Model Agriculture and Livestock Service Center is valued at 150 million Rwanda francs, and in addition to all the equipment this center has, it is valued at 325 million Rwanda francs.
On behalf of the entire news production team, thank you for your company. I'm Jane Mutoni. Bye for now.